Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle. Hi and welcome. I'm a crazy makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you love makeup too, consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I'm posting. So today's video, I'm just going to be playing with some of my current favourite products. There's quite a few favourite products at the moment. I haven't done a favourites video in such a long time. I thought it'd be something a bit different to do. The only product I'm not going to use on this video is an eyeshadow palette because I'm going to be testing one out on a separate video. Just thought I'd have a little play with some makeup and go from there really. So I've got my products lined up here. So I'm going to start with my primer. My current favourite primer at the moment is the e.l.f. Putty Poreless primer. It's a beautiful product. And I kind of just apply it on my nose, like on my T-zone really, and a little bit on my forehead, oh quite a bit on my forehead and my chin. I have already moisturised and everything. That's that done. I'm just going to do my brows, and for my brows I'm going to be using my, no that's not it, my P. Louise Brow Balm. I love this stuff. We're going to skip through this bit, but I have got a tutorial using the brow balm, which I'll link up here, and I've also got a, what's it called, I can't even think today. I do have a tutorial that I did on TikTok as well, a recent one, using this product, so I'll link that down below as well. If you've got TikTok, go and follow me on there. I don't do a lot on there, to be fair. I just do little bits, but I quite like TikTok. So the brows are pretty much done. I will go back to them after I've put my foundation on and everything, and I'm going to go in with my P. Louise brow paint once I've put my foundation on and everything. So for foundation, at the moment I'm really loving the XX Revolution. This is the tinted moisturiser, which is the cushion foundation basically. So it comes like this. I've done a review on this again, I'll link it down below. It comes with a little puff. You can use this or a sponge. I like both, to be honest, but I'm really loving this foundation at the moment. It's very light. It can build up a little bit, but it does last really, really well on the skin. And in my opinion, I think it still looks like skin, so it doesn't really cake up or anything on me. I really, really like it. I think as far as drugstore foundations go, it's quite a pricey one. I got it when it was on sale, but I do think it is quite expensive. The shade of it is a little bit of a pinky tone, and I prefer more yellow toned foundation, but it's not too bad, and I'm using shade Tan. I'm still a little bit tanned from summer, although I do think summer's pretty much over, isn't it? Went back to work this morning, which was fun obviously, but you know, gotta earn the pennies, especially with lots of birthdays coming up and Christmas and everything. So if you see what I mean, it still looks like skin, so you can still see my scars and my skin texture and my moles and everything, but it just kind of evens out my skin tone, and you can build it up. I could add another layer, I just don't want to at the moment. It's just, I think it's just got such a beautiful, beautiful finish. I really, really do like it. For concealer, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in shade Light Beige. To be fair, if I still had the foundation, it would be my favourite because it's a gorgeous foundation. But I have not repurchased it because it's very expensive. I'm trying to be good with money. I'm gonna go in with, this is a Real Technique sponge. It's not actually wet because I can't be bothered to go wet it. I hadn't used that concealer in ages, and I was trying to get ready the other day and I was like, oh, this is a nice, forgot I had this, so I kind of used it and I was like, oh my god, I remember why I love it so much, because it is great. Just put a little bit around my nose and a little bit around my lip area. Then my favourite setting powder obviously is the Laura Mercier one. That's not changed. If you do know of any like more affordable dupes, please let me know, because I'd love to find a drugstore version of this, because this is so expensive. I mean, I've had it for quite some time and it's still like half full, so, and I pretty much use it every time I do my makeup. So not every day, because I don't do my makeup every day, but if I'm doing my makeup I will set my concealer with this powder. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette, but I don't really like it for all over the face, so I just use it for the literally the under eye. But I do think for the under eye it's stunning. Just sets it all in place and makes it look pretty decent. So now that I've set my eyes, I'm just going to go in with a bit of cream bronzer. This is the Blursh Caramel Chisel made by Mitchell. I was about to put it underneath my eye then. I'm just going to put a little bit around my like forehead. I'm going to go in with this brush here, which is a Real Techniques brush. I got it for my birthday from my husband. It's really nice. I'm going to blend that all out. I kind of blend it into my forehead so it kind of looks like, you know, it's not just a line across my forehead basically. With these sort of brushes, I don't go like this. I just kind of go and I lift as I'm going, so I go up like that. And I kind of lift as I'm going so that it blends in really nicely. And then my jaw will go up and down. So now for powder, I'm going to go in and do a little bit of blush. I'm going to use this one. Because I love this formula. I'm going to have to get some more colours, because this colour doesn't really go with the eye palette I'm using today. But, you know. So it's a bit annoying. I'm just gonna go with this like loose, not loose. I might then go in with more of a pinkier like powder, but I do love that blush colour. It is stunning. Okay, so that's that done. This is a Spectrum 804 powder. Now I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. This powder is amazing. It is so expensive. I have hit pan on it, annoyingly. But it is an amazing powder. I'm in shade 2 medium. Big fluffy brush. Swirl it around and then just kind of swirl it. I just find it kind of mattifies the face. It's not as glowy, but it does give you a really, really nice finish. I do love this powder. The only one I would use that I would say kind of compares to it is the MAC Mineral Skin Finish. But again, that's expensive. This one's about 35, I believe, and the MAC one's probably about 25, 26 maybe. It might be more expensive now, to be fair. I've not bought some in a while. So that's the face all set. For a little bit of contour, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced contour powder. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of this shade here. And I'm going to take that in this little brush here. It's just a very, very slight shade. So the targeted blending brush, I'm going to use that and see if that's any better. Maybe. I've probably put a bit too much on this side now, but we can fix it. Okay. So then for a little bit of bronzer, I'm going to use the Doll Beauty Gimme Sun in medium deep. I really like this bronzer, and I can only be able to, because it's quite deep, I'm only going to be able to really use it whilst I'm like tanned. But I do think it's a gorgeous shade. Just a little bit goes quite a long way. But I really like this, how it kind of like just disperses into like nothing. And I really like it with the Made by Mitchell blush as well. Love, love, love. So kind of, I still feel like myself. I'm not like, it doesn't feel heavy on my skin or anything, but I do feel like all put together. So I really, really love these products. I didn't bring an actual blush. Let me just go and grab one. Try and turn it down. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I love, love, love this. It's like my most perfect shade of blush, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna take like an angled brush. And then I'm just going to kind of flick it. Although the other shade of blush is like a yellowy toned blush. I still think this one, let's put that one, still looks nice. It doesn't make it look, you know, too ridiculous. So I like that. So that's my favourite blush of the moment. And then favourite highlighter was a really, really hard one because I have so many. But if I'm completely being transparent on it, honest, the one I go towards, or what's the word? My most used highlighter will be this one. This is the Jaclyn Hill Loose Highlighter in Bomb. It's a gorgeous highlighter, and it's kind of like a rose goldy sort of shade, but it is just stunning. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's probably better on this side. Like, yeah, look, it's just gorgeous, and I absolutely love that. So that's that there. I haven't actually primed my eyelids yet, so that's that. But I think that's, oh, look at that, it's just a stunning, stunning highlighter. So yeah, I love how that looks so far. Again, lips is a tough one, but my go-to lip liner for the last few months has been the Huda Beauty lip pencil in Flirt. This is now broken and it's got literally this tiny little amount left. I really, really need to buy some new one or find a dupe for it, so I'm just gonna pop that on. And again, lipstick that I've been reaching for the most is this one. This is the Doll Beauty C'est La Vie. It's kind of like a really peachy nudie colour. And on its own, I do not like it. But with this lip liner, I think it's stunning. Like that. So I think it's a really lovely like mixture of like a peachy nude with like the brown. Very like 90s lip in my opinion. And I really love how my face looks. It just looks so, I mean, you can tell I've got makeup on. I'm not, you know, I'm not pretending I haven't got makeup on, but I do think my skin looks really, really lovely. Let me bring you a bit closer. So, see what I mean? So I can still see like my scars there and like my moles and everything. But it kind of gives me like a blank canvas so I can like set up, you know, what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to finish off prime my eyes. And to prime I'm going to use my current favourite, which is the blank canvas primer with Mer Mitchell and P. Louise Acid Rain Collection. And I'm going to take, I've been using like more of a fluffier brush to do this bit. I'm just going to use this big brush here. I'm just going to take a little bit on there. I just kind of spread that across. I kind of take it in like circles all the way up to the brow, like so. So I don't really have any new like face products to like that I've bought recently or anything to try. I've got quite a lot of palettes to go through, so I thought this video would kind of break up the palette after palette after palette. If you have any other requests of like things you want me to try or any products you know I've already got, I'm kind of on a bit of a tight budget at the moment. I don't really want to buy any more makeup. I treated myself to the Carnival 4 and I really shouldn't have, but it was okay. It's okay. I treated myself to that one, so that was like going to be my last bit of spending for a little while now in terms of makeup. So I've got like birthdays coming up and then obviously Christmas. But if there's anything, I just don't think there's any like new products coming out, is there? There was a concealer coming out from, was it Milk? And there was an, oh, and Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I've wanted to try the foundation for such a long time because it's so expensive. I just can't warrant spending that sort of money and I don't really know if I'm going to like it. So I'm just kind of waiting for a few reviews. I mean, the foundation I have heard amazing things. The concealer, I haven't really seen any reviews on it, but so I don't know if it's any good or not. So I'm using the espresso one. On my previous videos I've been using macchiato. No, so it was the mochaccino. But I actually used this one. This one's a bit darker. It's almost like my natural brow colour is like black. I've got like dark brown hair. So my natural black brow colour does come up like black pretty much. So this is like very, very dark brown, almost black. So it actually complements my eye colour, my eyebrow colour really, really well. Okay, so that's the brows kind of done. They're not perfect, they never are. So, but I do like this product. I think it does make them look, they were really nice yesterday, my brows. If I can say so myself. Was it yesterday? No, on Saturday. Because yesterday I didn't really wear makeup. But on Saturday, I wore a little bit of makeup. I went to watch the Air show. And my eyebrows look really good. But they only took me like 10 minutes to do as well, which was nice. Okay, so that's all done. So I'm just going to go and finish off my eyes, and I'll come back to sign off with my eyes all done. Okay, so I'm all done. So I finished the eye look. I used the Morphe 39S Such a Gem palette, which this will be up next. But yeah, so this is my base all done and everything's done. I've just added a little bit of gloss to my lips just because I fancied a little bit of gloss on them. But I think my skin looks pretty goddamn good. It's been on for about, well, be about an hour or so. My eyes didn't take that long. And yeah, so it's been on for about an hour, and I do really like how it looks. I think it looks really, really pretty. I love this foundation. This foundation is one of my favourites at the moment. It's just so like natural. It's a tinted moisturiser really, but it just kind of makes my skin just kind of look a bit flawless. It still looks like skin do. It doesn't look like I've got a ton of makeup on, and I really, really like that. I think it looks really, really pretty. I would highly recommend. I'll link everything down below that I used today. So if you want to purchase it or whatever, I'll link it all down below so you know with prices and everything. I think it's about £15 normal price, and I think possibly even up to 18. I wouldn't have paid £18. I think I paid like £11 something because it was like a certain amount off when I bought it. But yes, it's a really brilliant foundation. It's great to use, and everything else on my face is gorgeous. I really like it. I really like how the look turned out. And yeah, so I'm just bad blabbering on for no reason, as per usual. So I'm just going to sign off now. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye-bye.